Were there any other skits that you could remember offhand? Because I know you did so many, but any ones like you could talk about any extra skits?
Well, yeah, I mean, we like there were things that we did then that you could never do now. Things have just gotten so much tighter in terms of parameters of what you could do. And there was Damon. I don't know if you ever saw this one, but he did like a handicapped superhero named Handyman, and we just we pitched the hell out of that. We just pitched it every week. We were pitching another Handyman that sketch because we thought it was so funny. And he'd fall out the window and he had this it was, but I don't think we could ever get away with anything like that nowadays, for sure.
Wow. Okay, I appreciate you sharing that because, man, that was a very very great time period for a lot of people. Some of their fondest memories sitting around with their family watching in living color. That was dope. Now I can ask you this about the show. It kind of came to an end, and from your perspective, because you was actually behind the scenes, what exactly happened? And they was talking about a reunion. Was that ever a thing, or how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think they did. Really, my understanding of what happened was it was this Keenan. So right around that time was when cable was really taking off, and I think FX was started, and they needed programming. This is kind of um, this is my understanding of what happened. And Keenan, of course, had this hit television show, and it was valuable in terms of its long life. If you license a show that you created, like take Seinfeld or something like that, that thing is still playing. And once you've finished your obligation to the network, like the network has licenses the show for a while, then the rights revert to you. And then that's like a money machine. I mean, you can take those old shows, those rerun shows, and sell them to every market. And at that time, when FX was just coming up, Fox decided to sell the show to FX for like pennies on the dollar. And I think Keenan was quite upset about it. I mean, they really sort of undercut his potential future earnings for that. So he was upset, and I think he pretty much backed away from the show, thought it was very unfair. That's my understanding of what happened. And it's really a shame because it felt like that show was funnier than SNL, that it could have lasted. You could just keep refreshing a cast and that thing should still be on the air. So it was kind of a sad end for that, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because, like I said, I was a child at that time. We didn't have social media, so you hear different things. So I appreciate you even, going into it.